Donald Trump spends most days making so many stupid decisions in something that doesn't make any sense. He's now lost a lawsuit against probably one of the best singers of the 1980s for unauthorized use of his hit song. Now, Trump, while running for re-election in 2020, tweeted out a 55-second commercial which used Electric Avenue by Eddy, which is a song about his abhorrence for violence and how the poor of many countries are being held down by the white man as background. Grant sued for copyright infringement as a result. On September 15, 2024, a federal judge in Manhattan ruled Trump had breached Grant's copyright for the song and is now liable for damages as well as the singer's legal fees. Now, he was suing in a $300,000 range, so we yet to determine what's going to be. So it's another negative for Trump. Now, the song itself has nothing to do with the Republican Party. He said it was being used as a parody against Joe Biden, but that was their only defense. Oh, it's done like Weird Al Yankovic. Like fuck. Now, Electric Avenue, again, one of the best songs of all time, is a song by Guyanese British musician Eddy Grant. Written and produced by Grant, it was released on his 1982 studio album Killer on the Rampage. In the States, with the help of the MTV music video he made, it was one of the biggest hits of 1983. The song refers to Electric Avenue in London during the 81 Brixton riot. Now, the title of the song refers to Electric Avenue in the South London district of Brixton, the first market street to be lit by electricity. According to Grant, he first became aware of the existence of the street during a stint acting at the Black Theatre of Brixton. The area is known for its high population of Caribbean immigrants. At the beginning of the 80s, as identified by the Scarman Report, tensions over unemployment, racism, and poverty exaggerated by racist policing culminated in the street events now known as the 81 Brixton riot. So this is what Donald Trump used, a song that was talking about how the black people were fighting against racism for his own benefit. Again, an idiot. Grant, horrified and enraged, wrote and composed a song in response to these events. Shortly after, he left the UK to live in Barbados, and his most recent batch of songs was lost during baggage transit. Electric Avenue was one of the songs he wrote immediately afterwards to make up for the lost material. Now, it was recorded at the Blue Wave Studio in Barbados. A little bit of funk in it, a little bit of reggae, a little bit of rock, a little bit of new wave. Now, the extended version is 6 minutes and 20 seconds, 3:10 for the radio edit, and 3:47 for the album version, of course, through CBS. Now, the music video is just tremendous. Filmed in Barbados, the song's music video helped it gain popularity in the States. In the early years of MTV, the network ran music videos almost exclusively by white artists and was criticized by famous musicians such as David Bowie for not having black artists on the network. After Michael Jackson's Billie Jean aired and was highly successful, MTV scrambled to get other black artists into a rotation. Once Electric Avenue video aired, after it became a huge success in Canada and Quebec, it did not take long for the song to climb up to the number 2 spot on the Billboard Hot 100. Now, the original B-side to the song was a non-LP track titled Time Warp, itself a stripped-down version of Nobody's Got Time, originally released in 1977. The 45 sold more than 1 million copies in the States, earning a platinum certification. It was later reissued with I Don't Want to Dance as the flip side. The Time Warp track is hailed as predating the house genre by at least 7 years, has become a sought-after track by DJs as a lost historic track. In 2001, Peter Black remixed Electric Avenue as a Ring Bang remix, which was released in 28 May 2001. The single featured and reached number 5 in the UK singles charts in June 2001, as well as number 16 on the US dance chart. Now, when initially released as a single in 1983, it reached number 2 in the UK. In 1983, Portrait CBS decided to launch the single in the States, where it spent 5 weeks at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 and hit number 1 in Cashbox's magazine chart. It was kept out of the number 1 spot by 2 different songs, both classics, Flashdance, What a Feeling by Orion Carey, and that Song of the Summer, Every Breath You Take by Prince. Electric Avenue was a hit on the 200 US charts. On the Soul R&B chart, it went to number 18, and on the dance charts, it peaked at number 6. Even though it wasn't really a dance song per se, like the video is not really something you can dance to. It was nominated for a Grammy Award as Best R&B Song of 1983, but lost to Billie Jean. The song was also used in adverts for the UK electrical brand Currys from 2005 to 2009. As an additional note, The Jamaican singer Buddy Whaler stated that he wrote an electric boogie for Marcia Griffiths in '82, inspired by the song Electric Avenue, which was a hit in Jamaica and later worldwide. Now, on the weekly charts, the original version, number 2 in Australia, number 6 in Austria, number 3 in the Flanders chart in Belgium, number 1 in Canada, big hit here, 37 in France, Germany number 9, Ireland number 3, Netherlands number 6 in the Dutch top 40, and number 8 in the single top 40, New Zealand number 32, South Africa number 9, Springbok Radio, Sweden number 9, Switzerland number 6, UK singles number 2, Billboard number 2, Hot Black Singles, that was a chart back then, ladies and gentlemen, number 18, Hot Dance Club Play number 6, US Billboard Top Rock Tracks number 12, and US Cashbox number 1. Now, the remix in 2001 went top 40 in numerous countries and number 27 in Canada. Pretty well, that was his biggest market. The year-end charts, this is where it gets interesting. His highest year-end charts was number 6 in Canada. It was getting played very heavily across Canada. Now, certified platinum in Canada, 100,000 copies. Silver in the UK, 250,000 copies. And a platinum 1 million sales in the US. Now, the Refugee Camp All-Stars version, he covered it. And the version is titled Avenues and features Pross and reggae artist Kay Marley, and did well internationally, going number 2 in Norway. Now, again, ironically, I think Donald Trump got this idea from Doug Ford. The Premier of Ontario declared Electric Avenue to Ontario's new theme song and danced to the song during a visit to Oshawa on May 12, 2023, following a conference where he announced the creation of 2 new electric GO transit buses for Oshawa and the Greater Toronto Area. The new buses open for passengers to ride as of following Monday. Again, the Trump situation, again, with the commercial, again, we don't know if what the damage is going to be. I think it's going to be pretty heavy. Now, like most of Grant's songs, Electric Avenue was not available on music streaming platforms until January 2024, as Grant refused to allow his music onto streaming sites because of his dislike on how the platforms pay artists. The only streaming version of the song available were cover versions. Now, ironically, according to my sources, the Republican Party was trying to suppress the judgment on the Eddie Grant Donald Trump case. I guess Canadian investigators, or Canadian, what do you call it, media, broke the story more to the States. What Trump has been talking about the last few days, obsession with the cats, his obsession with different stuff. But this could be a precedent case where even what they claim a parody version. There's no way you can turn Electric Avenue into a parody song to put down a political opponent. Doug Ford used it to promote electric trains and stuff, which is pretty good. But this is a protest song and a history song. Donald Trump, again, he's his handlers himself. He's heads up his fucking arse. Okay, he's ripped off Celine Dion, ripped off different songs. I'm glad he lost. But the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, vote this fucker out. If he's going to steal Eddie Grant's song to try to win last time, what's he going to do? Is he going to take Bruce Springsteen, Born in the USA? I mean, stick with Lee Greenwood, that sellout that originally wrote the song about Canada and changed it to the States. That asinine idiot there. Eh? Donald Trump, you want to steal a song? I got a song for you. The Nylon's version of Na 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 Hey Hey Goodbye. Steal that. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Gay band singing you off stage a cappella. Bye bye. Anyway, that's my thought for today. If you don't like it, if you're a Trump supporter, I want you off the channel. Please delete yourself. We will not leave this open for comments. If you try to comment on this podcast and another podcast here, you will immediately be reported for bullying. You will be kicked off the channel. So decide that. Either lump it or leave it. You can give me a down vote, but there's no fucking way you're going to be allowed to comment on this, where basically Donald Trump tried to rip off one of the most important black artists of the early 80s. It's not going to happen. Thanks for listening. Bye.